Hello, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. Last time, sort of was like, got by this last one by the skin of my teeth at a point. Got a little lucky near the end with a certain Lancer attack just going a little bit more powerful than I was expecting it to. I was able to finish it off at the very end. This time, let us continue.
We drove the Empire back, but not without sustaining heavy casualties ourselves.
Yeah, I was actually wondering about that. So, do you have a full unit anymore? Because I feel like, are we going to get more people who are leaders? Because Faldio seems like a great possibility to bring into my squad and have as another leader to give more command points.
We never thought the commander of the entire Imperial force would be there.
Not just the commander. Maximilian had that woman with him.
I will say, I am happy that we did not try to engage inside that temple. That would have ended badly.
What was she? I can't believe she's human.
Oh, she seemed fine. She had weapons that seemed to augment her abilities big time, though. God, it was... her fucking, like, laser beam thing, like, across was so frustrating. Like, okay, all these guys that sort of got taken out by her, like, admittedly, I didn't really have a good place to hide them. And she just comes over and starts blasting them. It's like, I need to get someone over to fucking pick them up. And that whole time,
In her hands borne cobalt lance and shield, therewith to strike down all man's arrows.
What?
Is that what it's called? It does seem fitting if we want to call, like, tank blast and guns is like the equivalent of arrows.
One account of the Valkyria describes them in those terms.
You can't mean that she... But they existed thousands of years ago. If they'd survived, we'd know.
Well, it really depends. Is the Valkyria a race? Like a bloodline-related thing? Or is it just a type of people? Because either way, those could survive. All it takes is in the same realm as the Darshans being around just enough of time and... because, like, people don't just disappear in their entirety.
I'm not saying I'd buy all the legends either. I realize that it sounds a little crazy.
But what we saw out there could only have been the Valkyria of legend.
I know.
And that's 100% jumping into. That's 100% jumping to conclusions. Okay. Tab selection. Let's check out if there are any good, for Castlefront Street, if I can unlock another group of stuff.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man. Oh, and how about the new I couldn't...
Yeah. I don't care too much about that. This is about us. Eyewitness accounts of one female soldier among the Empire's army batting in a tank shell out of the air by brute force. Whew, boy. Army doctors looked into the possibility of combat stress-induced hallucination, but several other testimonies have arisen to corroborate the wild account. So we have in the newspapers themselves potentially spreading the word of a potential Valkyrie. Okay. Chief Valence of the Gallian Geological Survey reported recent discoveries of 3 new lodes of Ragnite amid the southeastern mountains. Oh, great. Imperial capture of the key cities in Ragnite-rich northern Gallia has meant a steady drain on domestic productivity, paired with the rising demand for Ragnite for military uses. Scarcity of the ore has become a critical problem. At the latest survey meeting, Chief Valence stated that the new discovery would likely go a long way towards filling the vacuum that has haunted the Gallian energy supply as of late. Investigations into the size and quality of the newfound lode are currently underway. Great! It means they're gonna attack that next, right?
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
Nope, apparently not. Apparently not at all.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting.
Bye-bye. Okay, everyone levels up.
I got good work. Looks like that session.
New potential of the scouts. Okay. Is there a max level on these? Like, okay, I mean, I believe I was told that basically it shouldn't matter too much to do the level ups. So I imagine you still will want to do the level ups, but the difference between like level 1 and level 30 will probably be enough to make a big difference, like in endgame or something like that. But like the difference between level 20 and level 25
you're ready to sweat.
might not make that much of a difference, really. It's probably more about the equipment than it is the levels.
Bro! I'm stoked you're here, man.
Probably a lot more about these. So I suppose here's a fair question. Is there like part of this that is actually particularly good? I mean, I'll get the fucking sight upgrade any day. Give me some accuracy.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Freaking give me accuracy up. That's all I want. That's all I motherfucking want. That's all I ever want. Whew. Okay. Though, with that in mind, I guess I was basically told that it seems more like these are intended to help specialize your tank, but at the same time, that they don't really do enough to actually specialize, and also feels like a very general build regardless. I guess the question is, how important is it going to be for me to actually pick these up and try to like buy these? Because the block sizes are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and there's a limited amount of stuff I can put on them. So I almost feel like saving my money to like make my ground units as good as possible, and just sort of like occasionally get certain upgrades for this. Those might be better in terms of just how I go about divvying up my money. It feels like that at the moment, at the very least. And I actually...
Use it to command an injured unit. Well, what is your...
That's different than the one he told me before. To tell an injured unit to get out of... Oh, I was looking for the heal one. How injured? Like, they're down on the ground? I can get them out of there without having someone to... Ooh, tempting, but I'm not sure if this is what if this is like, oh, someone goes down. Okay, let me get them out of there. Let me use the CP instead of trying to get someone over there. I don't... You know what? Yes, because that seems very... because it might work like that, and if it doesn't, then...
Very good. I hope we'll...
Like someone who's knocked down on the ground. I don't know if it actually works like that, but...
Hello. Oh, and there have been...
new recruits too. Oh, nice hair. Oh my. Trooper killer. Oh, wait, for a scout too. Oh. You know, that might be, out of everyone here, a good one to throw into the group. Did I have anyone who just seemed like they weren't all that great? She didn't seem like she was all that great. Yeah, she really only has negatives, doesn't she? Yeah.
Okay, and nice work out there so far. You can call me anytime.
I will. Maybe not to be part of my squad, but you know what? Sure what?
Hey,
sure there.
Webster, I'm Melville Young. I'll do my best, man.
Yeah, sure. Oh, we got another sniper. Let's see. Only positive potentials on this one. Tempting. I'm thinking about it. Oh, what's this? Having no allies nearby lets them think clearly, improving their evasive skills. Okay. You know, there is a good amount of scouts that I have never even used. So... do I really need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scouts? I don't think I'm ever going to put 6 scouts out there. Mind you, this guy's not really all that... like, the Trooper Killer makes sense, but Chatty... like, I have Alex in mind, so... well, Fucking right. See, this is all positive stuff for her. I don't think I've used you. That's a negative, that's a positive, but I don't think I've used you at all. Albeit, you definitely do have more HP, but is like 10, 20 more HP for a scout really gonna make goddamn difference? If a scout's dying on my command, it's not because they like just didn't live through that one attack. It's because they keep getting shot and I'm putting them in a place where they probably shouldn't get shot.
What? It's over already? Well, that's fine. If you need me though, call me, Kay?
It's fine. I like snipers though.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
Are you Oscar? You're a boy, right? You must be really young then. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Chapter 8, The Woodland Snare.
Having been driven back, the Empire retreated from Barius, and Squad 7 began its return to the capital of Randgrease.
But we got lost or something?
I'm worried, boss. The scouts were due back a long time ago. Haven't heard a thing.
Welkin, we should look. The enemy could be closer than we think.
Right.
So, we lost scouts, let's go out scout ourselves.
Huh?
Oh! Shit!
Welks!
Hold on! Where are you going? Don't be an idiot! Who's gonna drive the tank if you get hurt?
Largo! We've got to move our butts now. 2 more minutes and we'll be dead.
Whoa.
Damn. No choice. We're outnumbered. Everybody take cover.
What are they trying to?
Sarah, now!
Right.
Why are they going after... I mean, is our reputation that improved? That they like legitimately just like say like, oh, is that Squad 7? Fuck him up. We gotta like plant a trap for them. Or maybe His Excellency Mr. Guy. I want to say an insult, but I can't really think of a good insult for him. I wonder if he's like so offended by what happened that he decided to organize this.
Where?
Welkin?
Oh, good. You're awake.
Where are we? Is everyone all right?
It looks like we got separated when that blast threw us down here.
Oh.
Alicia, there are probably still Imperials camped out up there. It's just a matter of time until they spot us here. We should move as soon as we can. Are you hurt anywhere? Do you think you can walk?
I think I'm fine. Ah! Scratch that. I think my ankle's sprained, actually. But I should be okay. It's not too bad to walk on.
Sorry, I know it hurts, but you've got to tough it out for now.
Of course.
Great. Now, let's try to sneak out of this mess before we're spotted.
Okay. Oh, do we... Oh, is there multiple fights on here? Okay. Acknowledged. Let's save. It seems like there's Yeah, 1 here and 1 on 5. Okay, let's try it.
Alicia, here's a map of the area. Looks like they've got us surrounded.
You'll be the only 2 units out there. Your positions are predetermined. Ooh. You must reach the destination to the north and escape the perimeter they set up out there. Due to darkness, you'll be dealing with a far more limited visibility than you're accustomed to. You'll see no sight line for enemies more than set distance away and unable to see them in action mode. You also don't have access to the wireless communication equipment in your tank, meaning no orders. Be careful. What, you mean I can't retreat? Wait, why is only Alicia at ice and red this time?
Alright, ready to start moving? Let's sneak out of their perimeter without being spotted.
Okay.
Wow, it's really gotten dark. The lack of light means it's harder to see enemies in the distance, so...
Ow!
Is your ankle gonna make it?
Sorry. I don't know how much I can run like this.
That's alright. You set the pace and I'll follow. Is that sound a mortar?
Have they spotted us?
No, their aim is too far off. They're probably trying to scare us out with it. If we're careful, we can predict where they'll fire and steer clear of the...
Oh my man. Okay, so we just need to try to stay out of that.
Moving out!
Okay.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Really? Is that how we're gonna start this? She has limited AP. Oh, that's good. That goes down. Oh, look, spotlights. They're going for a proper stealth. I wonder how your ankle would handle all mine. I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna guess that's still out of it. Yeah, I didn't want to go too much farther forward.
Ready to go.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's definitely really brought down by the... I don't mind taking turns to get through this. Okay, I'm guessing this is the predictive. Enemy phase is fire a mortar. Possibly. I mean, we really just need to get over the... You know, I bet once we get over the freaking bridge, it's gonna change into something else, isn't it? Ooh. There's an actual enemy over there. Meaning I should be extra careful. Can they hear our shuffles? I wonder if the AI is actually capable of dealing with that. Like the shuffles of us moving around to be able to predict. Ha! Ew. Concerning. So I have 4 this time, which means I can definitely get Alicia.
Here we go.
Past.
Gotta love nature. Hostile sighted!
And easy peasy. Lemon. I always try to get way too accurate with my aiming. But it's particularly helpful with scouts.
Yes!
Okay. I want to hole up on this side of the bridge. And I imagine that I could get her over in 2 turns to that same place.
My turn, okay?
I would very much hope so, at the very least. Or 3 turns. I do have 3... Well... Then again, I forgot that she loses AP in the next option. Then again, she's gotten a lot farther this time than I admittedly thought that she would. So she's probably in it at the moment, yeah? Ooh, no, she got past it.
My turn, okay?
Neato. So how am I gonna do... Why do they have spotlights set up here? I mean, like... It's hardly the end of the world that they do, but like, why? Did we like run into their camp or something? Very weird. Okay. It's just the same place again, so where are they gonna aim this time? Anywhere? Okay, over there. So I think with that spotlight there, it seems to be moving, that I might be able to just get through and like hidey hole over here, basically. Out of the spotlight's potential range, at the very least. This feels like a mission in particular that I want to save relatively regularly because I'm taking risk, but it's like I'm also dealing with the unknown a little bit, so it's like, well, maybe if that thing doesn't work out, it's better to not just completely screw myself over. It depends, obviously.
Here we go.
You know, we said that we'd let Alicia set the pace, but I'm not doing that in the slightest. Oh. Something.
Searchlights. This is bad news.
Yeah, just try to keep out of their vision.
What do you figure will happen if they see us?
They'll radio our location to the mortars and we'll see them land a whole lot closer.
Well, they're already a whole lot freaking closer to us.
Not high on my list of good things. We'd better keep our heads down out here.
I wonder if we could manipulate them, though. Go into a searchlight and then just, like, steamroll past. Like, maybe spend a few turns gathering up CP. Or getting as close, step into the... Make them think that we're there. Get the mortar. Or maybe... I guess that's the question. Is it they report our last known location, or we'd seen by them and the mortars definitely know our location? Okay, need to acknowledge more precisely what this is covering. You know... Oh, it doesn't actually look like there's as much of an way to go out front. So... Now that direction. With the mines. The shit tons of mines. More searchlights. Doesn't seem to be any, Then again, the mortar. Fire. I want to get close to this searchlight.
Enemy sighted!
Hey buddy. How you doing? This'll, make a sound? I know you're a scout, but apparently you went down immediately. Well, try it. Boom. And I might be able to take him out with Alicia. Yeah, I wasn't able to go that direction anyways. Oh, I wonder how difficult it's going to be to get past that for her. Oh, I'm not sure she'll be able to get that far. Can I get behind? I sort of see... Yeah, I could get back here. For at least this turn. I sort of wish it held over. Oh, no. Okay, apparently I can't get through there on that side. Okay. Should be okay continuing to move this way. Albeit not okay enough to catch up with Welkin at the moment. Which means what I really want to do,
Ready to go.
importantly, is just take this guy out.
Take this!
Take him out, and there's a command thing with it. Neato.
Yes!
Scout a little bit ahead.
Gotta love nature.
I'll be able to get around those mines by going this direction. I think. Well, for now, let's crawl in here, because why not? Never actually used this stuff. I think I'll be able to get around these mines. I'll check it out next turn with Welkin. Everyone should be out of the mortar range. Then again, that's a very dangerous place right now. It's hard to tell exactly where the paths go and end here. Like, can I really get northwards towards the location by, like, could I, like, miss all these searchlights if I go north like this? Maybe? Can be. Okay. That's fine. I'm not... I want to check out that direction anyways. See if it's a viable option. Oh, no. Nope, no it's not. Just the other way around. Oh well. Okay. Should be okay. Pretty sure Welkin's not in that range. Then again, he's a little on the edge there. So I'm slightly worried about that. Ever so slightly worried about that. It does... Okay, so it does seem as though there is a specific path I'm supposed to follow. At the very least. Not really any shortcuts as far as I can tell. I just need to be smart about my moves. Okay. Oh, look, you're ever so slightly closer. Oh, then let's find a good path through here.
Here we go.
Well, knowing how patterns like this work when they're going in a circle, you typically have a ton more time to move if you're following. The path.
Hostile sighted!
Rather than trying to dictate it.
Hostile sighted!
Oh, two. Did they sight us too? That's the question.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I can...
I did not realize that was a shock trooper. My bad. I assumed they were scouts. I made a oopsie. Well, I'll just redo most of those moves up to that point. I did forget about this map option. And I can see the circle on that, so yeah, that's helpful. I'm just gonna crawl across here. Okay, out of the way. Should be able to get far enough to finish my turn on this. Okay. Okay, back to where I was, basically. And, one, objectives are 20 turns. Okay. So I have plenty of time. Probably, depending on how much is left. But I will save, at the very least. I will save, just in case, because I'm dealing with, apparently, an immortal shock trooper. So, yay. I do have a particular idea in mind, but I want to see Oh, not coming closer. I feel like you were coming closer-ish. Okay. I do have an idea in mind. I basically want to pull these guys over. They're not able to move that much. And then again, looking at what they just did. See, that's fine. I'm more afraid of where they're going to put the mortar this time. Way up there, right? Okay, I can live with that.
Here we go.
I'm guessing the intention...
Enemy sighted!
...is... The intention is something more along the lines of having you avoid their side and go that way. But I want to see if I can take these guys out.
Take this!
Going down, eh? So basically, I want to see if I can pull them over. I don't think they'll get close enough to just start shooting us to kill at this distance. Maybe. Maybe. But I want to end my phase on that. Because I want him to come after me. No, not gonna come after me? If you say so. Really? I can take pot shots at you and you won't even acknowledge my existence? Well, that's boring. Okay. Gonna play that game, gonna play that game. Plenty of CP to deal with this turn then.
Ready to go.
Okay, I guess I'll just...
Hostile sighted! Enemy sighted! So I probably... I see that mine there. Gotta be careful with that. Well then. Yeah. I'm thinking no, this actually isn't the way you're supposed to go. I think you're supposed to crawl through there. So. Geronimo! Sorry, everyone. Enemy sighted!
So he can just outright see me at this point. He does have quite a distance too.
Sorry, everyone.
What is the best way to deal with this? You know, I wonder if I could get them to send a mortar. Do mortars do friendly fire? Like their mortars? I'm guessing not, but... So that's about as close as I can get to him without him being able to shoot me.
Ready to go.
Quite a distance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reload and build up CP for a couple turns and basically barrage him with attacks to try to just take out their specific shock trooper guy there. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, rather than push my luck with the current testing of it I'm doing right now. The AI does seem to want to put that mortar there every time at the moment, so hopefully I'll be able to delay for long enough to not really have to worry about that being aimed at me at this point. I guess we'll see, right? Yeah, okay. So I can sort of mess with that a little bit.
Here we go.
So technically, if I'm super accurate,
enemy sighted.
I should be able to... I should be able to do this in 5 turns. Or 6 turns.
Take this!
But then you have stuff like that. So, we'll see. You know, let's see that undodgeable shot thing. I was about to do this with a Vulcan, then I thought, and then after the first 2 times of her, him having the thing dodged, I remembered that she has her
Pull it together.
Dodgeable shot thingamabomb. She does have that. So, she might be better for this particular task.
Now!
And that hit all 5. Okay. And I also waited an extra turn. So I have
My turn,
quite
okay?
a few CP. Just built up. I imagine there's probably a better way around this, but this seems like if I'm not too worried about rushing through this, this seems like the safer strategy.
My turn, okay?
You know, have they ever mentioned anything about...
Now!
She is generally more accurate, I think. Have they ever mentioned anything...
My turn, okay?
About, with the AP going down if your accuracy lowers at all?
Now!
Just doing that. I have plenty of turns, you motherfucker.
Moving out!
Yeah, I don't think...
Pull it together.
I don't remember what maternal does.
Please hit.
Apparently causes him to dodge.
Now!
Yay! What, you mean he didn't have a freaking command thing connected to him?
Enemy unit spotted!
That's quite unfortunate.
Here we go.
Okay. Try to go after him a little bit. But no. I'm just gonna keep going on your, like... established route. Who cares about noticing me and me shooting at you? You're just gonna ignore that. It's only the searchlights that can find me. I do sort of wish that you could, like, bait people into following you. At times. I wish that was a more viable strategy.
Go. Enemy sighted.
Oh, oh, oh. No, I need to get out of the watchlight. Searchlight.
Hey, Welkin. What's that light?
It doesn't matter at the moment. Just keep moving, keep moving.
Oh, that's a luciferant. It's bioluminescent, the same sort of thing as a firefly. Hey, wait. The luciferant feeds mostly on manure. There could be an animal trail here. With luck, it might let us sneak past without the enemy spotting us.
Not bad idea. Not a bad idea, but, you know, that's...
Gotta love nature.
Oh boy, did it move? It did. But over here's out of it, so... should be okay. And that thing doesn't seem to go to the edge of this crawlable area. So I can get Alicia over to this point. And they already hit me with the spotlight over there, so it's not like it matters if I get detected with Alicia at this point.
My turn, okay?
Yay, animal trail. Woo. If I went the other way, I never would have seen this. Technically. As I can't move any more forward. Apparently Welkin's blocking it. Or no, I'm out of AP. Never mind. I'm just out of AP. Yeah, I'm well out of there. Okay, should be fine. Okay, they have a couple more spotlights, but I should be okay. It doesn't seem like... It seems like they're just patrolling over there at this point. And it seems like those are the only two guys they have left, so... Yeah, not gonna worry too much about that. That hits. And that hits. Yeah. Yikes. Where are you gonna aim for now? Over there? Okay. Acknowledged.
Ready to go.
Okay, that spotlight seems to be covering a lot of ground. Mines there. Is there... Are there mines in the freaking grass, though? That's the question, really. Oh, either way. We can both sort of hide in here. You know, unless I put Welkin much closer to the
Moving out.
blast radius than I thought I was. He still doesn't seem like he's inside it, so... I'm gonna save just in case he's technically inside it. It's sort of hard to tell. Okay, let's try this. Oh, they're not even gonna move those guys around now. That sounded like someone got hit. Well then, Welkin. I guess you got a little bit hit.
Here we go.
Okay, let's establish if it's safe to move through the grass here, if those mines are just for
Okay, this is probably a safe distance. I wonder if Alicia's almost here.
I should be able to get her out this turn then. That's the case. Okay. It seems easy enough to get around. That grass is safe to move through, and I have a ton of CP.
Moving out.
Just take the same path as I did with Welkin, basically. She's a lot slower. Oh, is there any particularly safe place to go in that? And then again, just cutting through the middle. I think I'm far enough to be out of the spotlight, and I don't have to worry about it jumping on me right at the end of this turn, so I should be able to get it right now. Okay, I could have done this in one less turn, basically, because I didn't need all those extra CP to take out that guy, to make it safe to move through there.
Whew. Phew. We should be safe here, at least for a little while.
Okay, stop copying me.
Let's look for a spot where we can rest.
Right. It's too dark to cover much ground even if we tried.
Deesh me, whatever. I don't care. I could have done in one last turn. Easy. I will almost always be conservative about how I go about these, realistically. Sort of the nature of it.
Who'd build a cottage way out here? Not that I'm complaining or anything.
Mind you, I question the ability for Welkin and Alicia to actually get through that area with that freaking shock trooper there, safe and sound, without doing something like what I did. So I'm not really sure if there would have been a better, because he could shoot like really close, and he was like staring right at us. It's not like we could sneak around him. Maybe there's another path, like to the north of that one, like circular thing right before that I wasn't looking at. Maybe. I'm just trying to, because I feel like there had been a high probability for one of them to die at that point. Yeah.
How's your ankle holding up? Sorry to make you walk so far on it.
I will note, I'll always be a fan of good piano music. Violin music's also up there. Saxophone music is pretty good. String music, that sort of stuff. Especially violin and piano, though. Those are probably definitely up there as some of my favorite instruments to just hear in songs.
No, it's not too bad. Don't worry.
That's good. Still, let's get an herbal compress on it just in case.
It just figures you'd know about herbs, Welkin.
This here is called Aloe severa. It's a succulent in the lily family. There's a jelly substance inside its leaves that helps combat swelling.
I should start calling you Dr. Nature.
That's Commander Nature to you.
Very well, Doc. I entrust my ankle's care to you.
All right, that should do it. How's it feel? A little weird?
No, it's nice and cool. Thanks, Doc.
Is she gonna keep calling him that?
I'm just glad we found something to help you. The pain should ease with time, too.
So, Welkin, what got you interested in nature to start with?
Well, I don't know. I guess it had a lot to do with my dad's influence.
General Gunther's?
Yeah. Whenever he came home, we'd take a trip collecting bugs in the mountains or swimming. Somewhere along the way, going on those trips turned into a love of nature for me, too.
The General out collecting bugs? That's unexpected.
Maybe so. I guess other people see him as a big, stoic military hero.
I imagine most people are more thought of in a way that defines whatever image they've decided to think about them, rather than specifically who they are. It's very easy to take a person, define their role in whatever situation you're seeing them in, and just say, well, those must be those other character traits, because that's the typical one, right? The stereotypical one, the, like, more fair typical one than stereotypical ones, whichever. It's easy to do that, so hard to blame someone for one as benign as that, though.
He had his own share of worries, though.
Yeah?
My mom died as a casualty of the First European War. I don't think Dad ever got over the fact that he couldn't protect her. But everybody else was always praising him for being a great hero.
Well, that's a parallel with the Trails games.
The war won him respect and adulation, but it also cost him the love of his life. I think that always weighed on him, that question of what he fought the war for.
I had no idea.
But when he was out in the woods playing with me, he was always so bright and happy. Maybe I fell in love with nature because it always put the smile back on my dad's face.
Oh, Welkin.
Well, It looks like I think I'll go up to the next operation at the very least. No idea how long the scenes are going to end up being. Really can be a bit of a pot shot as to how long each individual scene is. It might be like 2 minutes, it might be 5 minutes. Wait. Oh, he has to check this out.
Alicia, someone's coming. Freeze!
Welkin, what?
He's badly wounded. I'm surprised he can even walk.
Wait.
Help me!
Welkin, do something! Well?
It's no use. The wound's way too deep.
It hurts. It's so dark. Oh, God, Mother! Mother?
It's okay. Don't be afraid. Mother's right here.
When did he get?
Everything's fine. See?
Yes. It's...
Is this one of the guys we shot? He might be. Oh, those left behind. Yeah, nope. I get that. I mean...
You find the boss and Alicia?
It's one of those situations where it's like... We have killed so many enemy combatants. Yet when you're forced to see one up close and deal with it like that, you sort of see the hypocrisy of it all, in a sense. You don't really want to do it. Yet you sort of do it, like, emotionlessly, otherwise.
No, still nothing.
Mind you, it's a necessary hypocrisy at times, but... it's not great.
Isara, how about you quit messing around and help us look?
The Edelweiss still requires maintenance.
Your own brother's gone missing here, and you'd rather be doing maintenance work than look?
It's because he's missing that I'm doing this. We have no idea when he'll be back, but... making sure the Edelweiss is ready for him is the best thing I can do for him now.
Not like I care either way.
I hear what you're saying, kid. Just be sure you rest up while you can. You've been working since first thing this morning. You're Squad 7's only tank pilot. If you pass out on us, we're all toe up. You hear me? Getting a good night's rest is another thing you can do for your brother right now.
I understand. Thank you for your advice, Largo.
Sure.
Oh, come on. Oh, my. Are people that rarely receptive to his advice? Oh, my.
Welkin, I couldn't do anything for that poor man.
You know, I totally wouldn't be surprised if he was one of the guys we were fighting and shooting.
He was lying there asking me for help, but all I could do was watch him die.
That's not true. You helped him in a way only you could, Alicia. The look on his face when he passed on wasn't one of pain.
No, I guess you're right. Thank you, Welkin. I'd always just thought of the Imperials as monsters out to kill Gallians. But they're just as human as we are, huh? With families of their own to fight for.
Yeah, Mr. Shock Trooper, Mr. Scout.
Yeah, they are.
It's like the war started and we all forgot that. It's so simple, but...
But if you forget it now, then you're gonna have a much, much harder time getting through this war.
If we weren't at war, he might be back at home with his family now.
But if you embrace that empathy now, then you won't be able to get through this war.
Hey, Welkin. Did I ever tell you I don't have one? A family, I mean. I grew up in an orphanage. I don't even know my parents' names.
No, you didn't.
But maybe I'm actually lucky, huh? If you never have a family in the first place, you can't ever lose them.
That doesn't matter. If you have something that's worth fighting for, then you have something to lose.
I guess being all alone has its perks.
Don't even joke about it. You know you're not alone. You've got me and Ys, everybody in Squad 7. We're all a family now, Alicia.
Squad 7? A family?
Sure. I'm the dad, you're the mom, Rosie and Isara are like daughters.
I think Rosie's more like the aunt. She's a bit mature to be the daughter.
And Largo is the grandpa. Come on, can't you see it?
If he heard that, you know Largo would kick your butt.
Sure, we have our share of fights, but they say that best friends fight the most, right?
Yeah.
So don't go saying you're all on your own. You hear me?
All right, Welkin. And thanks.
Huh? I bet it's the ooh. I was about to say I bet it's the pig, but I guess not. Well, we're fucked.
The helmet and rifle? They belong to Fritz, sir.
Are you two the ones who laid him to rest?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, are you gonna let us go
There are
into
signs
that?
of medical treatment inside the cabin, sir.
Why then? Explain to me the reasons you had to save his life.
He was delirious. He was crying out for his mother. We may be enemies in this war, but we all have families waiting for us at home. As a human being, I couldn't just sit by and watch a man in pain without trying to do something.
We always called him a mama's boy, sir. And now... Sorry, Fritz. I wish we could have been there for you.
And you, son, do you have a family?
Yes. I have a younger sister. And I have another sort of family as well. I have the soldiers of my squad.
I see. I have a wife and daughter back at home. I feel the same as you. My men are like a second family to me. Thank you. Thank you for honoring Fritz as you did. I'm sure his mother will appreciate it. I suppose we'll meet again on the battlefield. I'm sorry for that. You both seem like good people. For now, so long.
He might regret this later. My
Well,
goodness.
I guess we should hurry back and join the squad.
You're right.
Yep, that looks like a battle. Reunion in the forest. Okay, one on here. I do remember from, not a spoiler for it, Muffle of Alternative. It's not a spoiler for it, but it's something that's brought up in it. The idea that soldiers on the battlefield, between all the, like, major wars, I don't know if this is actually based on an actual report. It probably was, just knowing how things were. But there was, like, a report basically compiled that brought together people's reasons, like, real reasons for fighting, that sort of thing. And tried to understand precisely why, essentially. Like, what really makes people go on in the end, usually it ends up being that squad to fight for the people beside you, rather than, say, the family you left home, the nation that you're fighting for, and that sort of stuff. It's that more immediate sort of like, I want to keep these people alive. They're important to me, sort of idea. So yeah, I totally get where they're coming from there, if simply because of that. I've heard it before, basically. So, yeah, this might be much of a short episode, but this is it's gonna take a while to get through any sort of operation that's actually a full-scale battle, let alone the one that I just did, between that. So, I'll save that one for next time. I'll see you all in the next episode. Drive safely, everyone.